What is SAM? SAM stands for Single Abstract Method Interface. Statement in the lambda expression is all for that method. If it contains multiple methods, the compiler will not be able to compile the lambda expression. So for the compiler to understand lambda expression, the interface must contain exactly one abstract method. Right, such an interface is known as SAM. Like in this case, set on action, we do event handler, and event handler we have only one, right, action event, and we do action event. If you remember what we have done before, let's undo this lambda and see. Right, we have event handler. Right, and this has only one method, which is handle. If it's only one method, then you can use lambda. If it's not one method, then you cannot use lambda. So it has to be SAM. That's what it is. Single abstract method interface. Single abstract. Single means only single one method. Is more than one? No, forget lambda. You have to do the other way. Okay, anonymous or inner class way. Loan calculator applications. Example, we have seen this when we start to the program earlier. So it's the same application when we start. This is how we use lambda. So I'm not going to cover this again. We can review the first videos for chapter 15 if you would like to, or look at the code on your own. Now mouse event. So we look at the button, which is the action event. Set on action. Now, how would you use mouse event? To control the mouse, we have the mouse event class that has the following methods: get button, indicates which mouse button has been clicked, like left mouse, right mouse clicks. Get click count, return the number of mouse click associated with the events, this event, like double click or single click. Get x, get y, the location coordinates of the mouse where it's pointing to, and get scene x, get scene y, returns the a coordinates of the mouse pointing the scenes. Right, get screen x, returns the x coordinate of the mouse point to the screen, as well as y. Is alt down, returns true if alt key is placed on this event. Like sometimes you do alt and you click, right? When you hold on the alt key, you can click to select multiple. So that's what we need. Is control down, return the control key is pressed on this event. Same, you can hold your control key, right? And when you press the mouse, it's just open the menu, right? To the right, or like control keys. Okay, like control. Now, is meta down, returns true if the mouse meta button is pressed on this event. Is shift down if the shift key is placed on this event too. So those are the buttons that's pressed, right? Keys. So the meta down means you hold the button like window key. When you hit window key, you get that. That's the meta button. Right? You can use it in work with the mouse too. Just like Alt. Just like in Apple, just Apple key. Right? That's the meta. Key event. Right? When you're dealing with a key, you have to use key event. When you're dealing with a button, you have to use what? action event. Like set on action event, like an event handler, right? Event handler. Now, when you're dealing with mouse, we gotta do mouse event and key event. This is mouse event instead of action event. This is key for when you type on the keyboard. So you have the method get the characters and get the code, key code, like code associated with that key, the character associated with that key, get text, right? String describing the key code. Alt down is alt is plus return true, control down, return down, shift down, that's the same thing. So this is a KeyCode Constants. Okay, like you can do keycode.home, right? Then you refer to the home in, page up, page down, up, down, left, right, escape, tab, and so on. Control, shift, backspace, caps, num lock, enter. This is constant. If I want to refer that key, like get a key code dot. Like what I'm talking about is this. Like when I do key code dot. See, these are the constant A, B, like Z, right? Those are the constant. Okay, to represent the actual key itself, if you want to refer to that key. Right now, letter A to Z, number 0 to 9, undivided, the key code unknown, num block, and so on. You can control the circle with your mouse and key with this application. Alright, so you can move your circle, you can use the mouse, make an object moving the mouse. We create a circle, the same circle that we was using a large and shrink buttons. Alright, we add those buttons. We do lambda to link to the enlarge and shrink. Now, we also want to make the circle pane. Listen to the mouse click event. So we set on mouse click. We can use lambda. Like I said, you can get to the source with get button, and that means you know that which button is being clicked, like left or right mouse click, right? Primary could represent the left. Secondary could represent the right mouse click. So when you click left, you enlarge, click right to reduce. Right, so we're going to make that into the circle pane. And we also going to say, hey, besides use those two buttons, we can do mouse click. We can also do the key. When key press U, enlarge it, D, shrink it, right, U up, D down. So this is pretty much just use lambda again to simplify the whole process. Inside behind that lambda, it has to do mouse event, right, handler, event handler, and mouse event, like the chart that we've seen here. But now we just simplify the whole thing with lambda. Like I said, this chart is important when you use the inner or anonymous class. Has to call, instead of action event, has to be mouse event, instead of action events have to be key event, and do like set on key press, event handler, all the same like that. Now we don't need to worry about those, but just do lambda and simplify the whole thing. So let's test in our program here. So I'm going to do the same. Button enlarge. we have to import, right? Mouse button and key code, right? So those are the constants. To refer to that, we know that the event get that object when you do. Right, so let's run it. Now I'm going to click on the scene. Here, this is left mouse, right mouse. Right mouse is your secondary, left mouse your primary. Now your primary and secondary is depending on if you're left-handed or right-handed. It's going to read from the operating system setup for that. And you can do up and D down, but it has to be caps, so shift, right? All caps. KeyCode.U. Set on key pressed. Either gets code. Let me test system.out.print to see what code we get. Yeah, let's do both. Alright, let me rerun this again. It's not even taking anything. One thing it's used is CirclePane.request focused. So that's going to make it focused when you run the application at the end after show. So it's going to, that means there are many elements in this. It could focus on the buttons when you first run the applications, but now I make it focus on the circle pane instead. You see no blue surrounding that buttons. Like if I make the focus to like the buttons like OK, BT, OK, button OK, right? What do I name it? BT large. So when I run the application, it's going to focus on the large button first. Like you see that blue is surrounding it. Now if I do change to circle pane, it's going to focus when you run application, it's going to focus on the circle right away. Then I can do U now. See that? So that's a key because it never focus on that. So it can't control it. So D, see, and U. Alrighty. So if we're missing that, let's try again. When you run application, it's focused by default to large. By default, where I do U and D is not going to work because we don't have anything involved into listen into enlarge buttons, because I make it listen to where circle pane for the key. So that's why if you want it to work, you have to click it to focus to that, and then it's going to work. See, by default, when application is running, the user may be confusing. That's why always make it focus to that. Request focus. This is always going to work when you do upper and down. But if I make it focus change, it's not going to work anymore. See, with the key. That means this application still have some like errors. Whenever user switch to another button, then lost focus. But we're just not going to focus on that. We focus on how to use the events to register on that pane for the key to listen to. To fix on that errors, you pretty much just need to make it register to all the whole, right? Key listen to the whole scene applications.